Welcome to PSN Stores 60, the past week's biggest news on the PlayStation Network in 60 seconds. First up, we have a big piece of news for those of you that love to use the Sony Network Entertainment web store. PlayStation UK has posted patch notes for the latest PS3 firmware, which include plans for making games purchased on the web store automatically download to your PS3. The feature is set to go live sometime this May. There was no word of this, however, on the US PlayStation website, so we will have to follow up with Sony later this week. One of the biggest pieces of news that came out of PAX East this last week was that Capcom will be releasing a remastered version of the NES classic DuckTales. 2D specialist WayForward will be handling the development, and the surviving cast members from the TV show will be back to do voice work. The game will be out sometime later this summer for $15. Thomas Was Alone has received a release date. The indie puzzle platform will be coming to Europe on April 24th and North America 1 week later. Also coming the same day will be a new set of DLC levels themed around a flying square. For the price, in Europe it will be free for Plus members, or £5.99. We were told that US pricing will be similar. Does your mind like to cash checks that your body can't pay? If so, Luftrausers might be a game that is up your alley. The PS Vita PS3 retro dogfighting game was announced earlier this past week. You can look forward to 120 playing combinations, 100 plus missions, and more sometime this spring. Sony Japan Studios and PlayStation Camp teamed up to release the quirky AR box opening game Hako Open Me late last year on PlayStation Vita in Japan and Asia. It will now be seen a Western release sometime later this year. While there is no word on a release date yet, Chris will be checking out at this year's Game Developers Conference later this coming week. And finally, here's a roundup of the biggest releases last week on the PlayStation Network. For PS3, there was Dollar Dash, PS Vita saw Nerd Attack, and PS Mobile had Thomas Hopper's Out of Mind. Thanks again for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and share, and tell us what you think about this week's news on the PlayStation Network. Head over to PSNStores.com for more coverage, including last week's PAX East conference and this week's Game Developers Conference.